What's going on? We're back from I would say, an enjoyable break, but I have missed everybody at the Dope and Tape Show. So with that said, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you're live, but if you can't join us live, then listen while you drive on Spotify. And yeah, I know we are working on the episodes. I'm putting on descriptions, but we kind of, with the holidays, the end of the year, like it just kind of gets tough. But we're gonna get back in it, and we're gonna get caught up and get back giving you all the content, all the exclusive Dope and Tape content.
Super exclusive.
Tonight, super exclusive. We just say that because we know some people in the industry hate it, so we're right. So we say it as much as we can. So if you're listening, you know
We're
who you are.
exclusive.
That's for you, baby.
And hold on.
That is for you, baby.
We are live on Facebook. We're live on Facebook.
Shut up.
Yeah, I did
Really?
some clicking and we got back on. So anybody watching that's Facebook savvy,
Yeah.
put us share us to somewhere else,
Yeah, now
It's
you
good to
can
be
get
back.
your dads to watch.
I miss this. Yeah. Yeah. Get your grandmother on here, kid.
Yeah.
All right, so dude, you're hanging pipe.
Dude, I'm hanging pipe. So I went from
Went from
let's see
pushing a
here.
pen like in a button down.
Yeah.
You got
Sometimes
pipe.
suit.
Show us the pipe dope on your shoulder. What are you doing?
Yeah, I got some
Did you
pipe.
rub
What is
that
it,
on
right
there?
here?
Just
Oh,
yeah,
right
look
here.
at that.
Yeah, a little pipe dope on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good trick. I should have rubbed a little pipe dope on my shirt.
yeah. I'm still a little, But yeah, I haven't hung pipe, definitely not 8-inch, in like 12 years.
And so you got push couplings,
We have
like slip,
we have some
or like a slip type
we
coupling.
have slip. Yeah, we have slip. Yeah.
That speeds it up,
Right
right?
now.
You see how
It
I'm always
does.
preaching that the slip, just boop boop,
You are. And I'm
hit it.
also we're looking at some options too. We're talking to some people. I've been talking to Arco, obviously, consistently,
Chandler, what
seeing
up?
what they have. Um, Tycho, Victolic, anything. I don't want to like just completely pick dirt on the coupling that we're currently using, but it's got to go. It's got to go. That
Enough
is
said.
not
Enough
working.
said. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. Everything's got a different application, and whatever you find that works good for what you're doing, that's what you go with. And whoever's
Yeah.
gonna provide it to you with the best. Yeah, we're live on Facebook. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. That's cool. That's where the boomers are,
That's it.
you know?
It's the only time you'll see me on Facebook.
Easy
Yeah.
on them.
People.
Copy link.
That marketplace.
I'm gonna try to post it to a group. I don't really know how to use this thing, but
Like Facebook Marketplace is the acceptable version of Craigslist now, you know? Like if you're on Craigslist now, people just think you're like a pervert. But if you're on Facebook Marketplace, they're like, okay, we understand you're looking for something completely different. How times changed.
oh, here we go.
I miss old school Craigslist. Like you could trade a hand job for a scooter on old school Craigslist.
Yeah.
Crazy bastard. First live of the year.
First live of the year.
When was our last
What a
live?
year it's been, man.
First
A
live
couple
of
weeks
the year.
ago, right?
Yeah.
Because we had New Year's, then we had Christmas. It's always a weird time. That's
Yeah, the
something
holidays.
that I don't really like especially with new construction. Like you're not doing a whole lot during the week before New Year's, but a lot goes on without you at the job site, you know? So then you're like, oh crap. Like all my timelines change and everything's scheduled, and then you're trying to keep up, and I don't like that part.
Matt, Eric,
That part's
Corlin,
challenging.
Florencio. Yo, what up? Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thank y'all.
Tommy's here for the gang. What was your
Did you,
episode 56, Tommy?
Episode 56 and a couple socials after that.
This is gonna have to be your new one you're pushing, 104. 738 subscribers. That number's creeping. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button.
My wife she's singing loud in the shower, man.
We can't hear. We can't hear. We can't hear.
I can hear it through my headphones. Jeez.
So you're in a hotel.
Yeah, I'm gonna be traveling for the next 3 weeks, man.
That's it.
the next 3 weeks.
Traveling bra. You're not gonna let us down, right? You're gonna be here on Thursday.
No, I'm not be here. Yeah, yeah,
Thursday we got
yeah.
Steve,
So
right?
think so. I don't have my phone.
Steve,
Like, so I have friends from
Steve Rat,
Colombia coming.
Steve
So they
Ratcliffe.
have.
Steve Ratcliffe, you put in here. Stephen
Why does
Ratcliffe.
that? Why does that name sound so familiar?
Because you put it in the damn calendar, you fuck. Gee, we'll talk about it after. But listen, we are trying
Yeah,
to
we'll
start.
find
We're,
them.
we're trying to start booking up. If you've been on before and you want to come on, you got a new story, you're trying to catch up. If you haven't been on, if you got a recommendation, I'll literally start booking right now. The 9th, the 11th, the 16th, the 18th, the 23rd, the 25th. We're trying to get people on. We're trying to talk to new people, but also someone like Tom, who's just been in the community. We'll talk to you again. Obviously, it's been a while since episode
Yeah.
56. We talked to our boy Tommy.
I mean, that's the point of the community, to make it like a family. It's like we miss you, so come on back on here, and then everybody else, so we're all friends, and then we don't know what's going on there.
Well,
And it's not just a show. I
yeah,
think if we just had a show, it wouldn't be the same. We're pushing a community for a reason, and
but
I don't think we're growing as much as we were. I think it just kind of got a little stagnant a little bit.
slow down at the holidays.
Yeah,
Slow
yeah,
down at
and
the holidays. Social media
just
in general usually slows down at the holidays. You know,
you would know.
people are with
Yeah,
family. People are
But
with
like
yeah, you
family.
would.
September on, you guys like blew up. September on, it was big.
Yeah, well, we
That
had
had
a
to be your
couple we had a
biggest growth.
couple big guests, Matt and Janine, and people that
Are
like
already in their
people
own
that
little
were kind of on
community,
their own
and
little community and promoted themselves and brought a lot of their friends along. Thank you for that. And that's what we're talking about. If there's someone that we haven't talked about or we haven't and or maybe there's someone you think we should try to get on, let us know. We'll go after them. I got LinkedIn. You know what you can do on LinkedIn? You can talk to anybody. Sometimes it might get you in
anybody.
trouble. I may have
Huh,
experienced
Bobby?
this, but
Yeah.
listen,
When you message someone's
anybody.
vice president of a giant company, yeah, it's like,
No, I went. I think he was the president. I went right to the CEO because I was trying to
yeah.
talk. If
Oh,
you,
yeah, it
I
was the
tried to. You
CEO.
try
Yeah,
to talk to the people at my level. They were ignoring me. So I just was like, Dook, 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 dook. LinkedIn is a very powerful tool, and when I
but
tell you, you can talk
but
to anybody, anybody.
dude, he freaking listened, didn't he? Dude, we got a phone call. How long did it take for them to call us
Quick,
after
very,
that? Yeah,
very. It was quick. It
fast.
was quick.
Yeah.
When you go to the top, it's quick. Fire
Well,
sprinkler guy, what up?
what's up?
Oh, Tom
Where's he
Parrish.
at? Miami, Florida, I think.
Janine's been talking about
Right?
Tom. So Janine, great supporter. Hi Janine, if you're watching, maybe
Hillard,
she might already be
man,
in
we
Ben.
love her.
She's helping us. She's got a lot of connections and a lot of great people, and basically she's recommending to us that they should be on, and we're all for it. She's super
Yeah,
connected, super helpful. Thank you, Janine.
thank you so much.
Also, I do have the link. We got the NFPA link. We have. If you guys got questions, if you want to talk about it, you want to
I
see
think it's
it,
great, and it
let
was
us
totally
know.
worth the money,
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
especially for the show, because we can look up anything now, and it's not just like, I think it's this. Now we can actually like look it up, get deep into it. So, Tommy, what's been going on with you, man? Anything new?
End of the year stuff. Had to get all my books in order at the psychiatric centers. And
Oh
then they
yeah.
decided that these institutional heads are a ligature risk. Well, they're hidden throughout the place, so I'm changing out all of those. And when I say ligature risk, they would have to put some kind of string through the thermal element and hang themselves from it. They're going to get really wet. That thermal element's
Can
going to break out of there. And
can that support like 200 pounds?
no way.
No way.
Yeah, that's thin piece of metal right there. Well,
It's general.
but
It's typically
brass,
it's typically made out of
soft.
what? Like some solder type material that
Yeah,
melts.
right.
It's old
Yeah.
school. But they do the newer psychiatric heads. They don't have that option to put that,
Yeah.
and that would be
And like little circle discs.
that'd be some good work for you, Tommy. Yeah, but so a lot of people don't know it requires a board above the ceiling. You should be going with the 1 inch drop. It should be going through a 2x6, I believe. That should be secured to the ceiling, and it has this little disc. And the little disc
What?
goes on over the 1 inch drop, and you drill a hole through the 2x6, and then the disc secures to the pipe and to the 2x6, so the drop can't move up or down at all. We had to do this, and I did hundreds of them.
I
and it
think
was
that's reliable ZX1s that require that.
and it was a big union job. So and the carpenters did the boards. You'll be certain on that. The carpenters did the boards, and it was it was a hassle going through getting the ring above there, and then you know that the plate that goes on there with them funny little screws, you have about 1/16 of an inch that you could mess it up, and the screws don't work. They're
And
great.
it's all been T&M too. It's been great.
Oh, okay,
They
so that's
find a
even
couple more
better.
heads. I'm like, yeah, yeah, we'll get to those next day.
Yeah, next day. Yeah,
Yeah. Tomorrow. Yeah.
today.
It's already been 4 hours, so we're calling it 8. Go home.
I'm working around an electrician, so it's all hard ceiling. The only way to get into that ceiling, they have to move their light fixture. Well, being a psychiatric center, this thing is affixed by clipping up above, so you got to take. It's a pain, but it takes them like 2 hours each light fixture.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
So the
So I
light
get lots
guy,
of
the
time to
light.
watch Bobby's reels. I'm a little upset he's not at the island anymore.
Yeah, my
So
jobs are all
what's going
starting to
on with the
pop
island?
off. The island's there. The island's there. They were there today. They were out there today.
Yeah.
They're the guys that have been there. The guys that I were there with are almost certain now that someone's sleeping out there and messing with them like hardcore noises and whatnot. And that's a little bit sketchy. But I have work popping off, and I had like a print, and we were gonna start cutting and fabbing on site, and I was just gonna fit it in. We're last, just make it work. And then an email goes out, and because of an RFI I sent, because the mains I'm supposed to tie into aren't the same size. They told me to tie into the 4-inch main.
Yeah.
I went and investigated. It's a 2-inch main, and I've got 4-inch pipe. And I'm like, well, should I put an increaser coupling? And so that email made it around its way, and now we might have to add 4-inch mains back to the stairwells for this space,
Oh my gosh.
which is like
Oh man.
potentially could be like next week. I'll be working every night to put these Schedule 40 4-inch mains above an active corridor in a hospital's basement,
Ooh.
and where there's no room for 4-inch. But
Would that make us where we have to change the schedule of the show, or what time do you usually go in at
um,
night?
yeah, so my wife asked me the same question. So I'm going tomorrow to we're gonna start hanging 4-inch in the space and kind of make a plan. There's a couple
Yeah.
options. There's a couple options on that email, but I think ultimately we're gonna have to run new mains. And it will just have to be work. It will
Orange.
have to be night work because of it being in a hospital corridor.
Right.
So for me to be efficient, I need to like
Four
take.
inch is cute, you
I need to
know?
take. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm cutting it in 7-footers. Put it in
yeah,
seven
that shouldn't make
footers.
you
A
that
hanger
shouldn't make you tired at
every
all.
7 feet. A couple extra couplings, but hey, you trying to jam a 10-6 above a hospital ceiling? Have fun. It's going to be tough enough getting the 7-footer up there. So,
Yeah, and ladder work too, right? And then you're
well, really
right?
the key for the 7-footer is remember I told you about these red carts? I think I sent you the link.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
So
sent it to Becky too. Told
So,
her about
so
it.
the red cart, if I order pipe from the shop, it's coming to the hospital. They know it's going to be 7 foot, and it's going to be. We got like one of them pipe fab ratchet strap things where you strap it. They strap the pipe to the cart. The 7-footers fit in a normal elevator. I can just push it in like a gentleman, and I can wheel it off like a gentleman. You send me a 10-6, what do you got to do in an elevator? You got to stand every piece up like an asshole,
Right,
and
right.
I don't want to do that. So 7-footers come in the elevator. They go up above the grid easy. I can carry it myself. It's nice.
That's a good
It's
idea.
7 foot. Oh,
I want to get into new construction like apartments. Not apartments. No, I don't never want to do that. But hotels.
same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. I was
A,
like,
ho-
yeah, that's a good
a
idea.
hotel and an apartment is like the exact same fit out when you're doing. It's going to be CPVC.
It's just the with apartments, I just feel like the companies that are behind those construction projects, I don't want to deal with
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
I want steel. I want steel pipe.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
nothing with beds. I don't want to do
I
houses
can't do
housing.
I cannot do those carts because I got too much dirt on
Hmm.
my job sites.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Like it's just I mean it's from the
You
beginning,
need to cut one of the
you know?
lifts, send back one of the lifts, and get a little baby lull, and then you can move your pipe around on the dirt easier.
Dude, I had a lift, a brand new lift. Just go I got up to the top 50 feet up. and then check engine light came on. I was stuck,
In the boom?
and then in the boom, and then I like check engine light came on, boom, shut off, and then I tried to call someone, but then my phone I had no service up there in that little corner, so I just had to wait, keep hitting the horn. I was like, take me down.
And what? Someone came and rescued you on another one?
Yeah. No, someone came and it was like walking and brought me down. I think it was like a doorman or something.
Oh my God. I don't like that.
And then he was like, "Are you a sprinkler guy?" I was like, "Yeah." You got delivery. He's been waiting for a while. I said, "Well, I've been up there for a while." You know?
Shit. We're on our way. Institutional heads are wild. Aren't they also called non-load bearing heads? Never heard that myself. Happy New Year, Mike. Happy New Year's, Daryl. Hey Brian, when will I see you on Netflix doing your own stand-up comedy show?
Absolutely never. So
The
first
put
stand up
out.
I ever did,
The put
first stand up I ever did. I actually can't get into the story, but I'll give you a little lead on. But I actually ended up having to go to court and go through all this thing. It would through that my first ever
What'd
five
you do
minute
it? Did you make
set.
fun of someone in the stands?
No, I just said some things and then yeah,
You
ended up
stupid.
getting a letter. I got served.
You're stupid. At a comedy show, you
Yeah,
can't just say whatever you want.
you can. But anybody can also serve you too. Like they can go to any like if there's an attorney that just wants some money or whatever, they'll take a case.
That is out of this. If you go to a comedy club and you report the
Oh,
terrible
it's crazy.
comedians, that's bad.
And it was like 11 o'clock at night on a Wednesday, you know? Like
Michelle, what
and
up?
then
Oh,
but I
Michelle's on
killed it in court,
Twitch.
man. Killed it in court. Killed it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they ended up paying um all my fees,
that's
everything, including time off of work and like
that's
murdered it.
awesome.
I even they played the clip that was recorded and the bailiff laughed. It's like the judge said, "Keep it professional, please." And I'm like, I gotta laugh. I'm like,
I gotta laugh.
you know?
Oh, that's good. That is
Yeah,
good. Oh, so
it was good.
you're
But
down there
yeah,
all week?
yeah, I'll be here this week and next week. I haven't put in any risers in a while, so I'm excited for that. I've done some service on some risers about like 5 years ago.
You want some
Changed out some risers,
unsolicited
but
pointers? You need a friction clamp or two for sure. I would get friction clamps, right? You put the friction clamp on the edge of your lift. The friction clamp is gonna
no. I
sit.
think this is gonna be down at the bottom.
Yeah, but
I already have the
how
main
big's the
coming down.
riser? Oh, you already have them poking
Um,
down. Okay.
yeah, I already have that down. So it's really just coming stub up to riser,
But
stub up
if you
riser,
ever gotta
then the
lift a
main.
piece vertical, you put a friction clamp on it at the top, about however far down you gotta be to lift it up, and you lift it with the lift. Friction clamp on the bar, on the arm, the
I
guardrail.
haven't seen how they got it doing it as I just wasn't on site when they were doing it, but they were done when I got there. So we already have it. So I'm really excited about that.
Mint.
But yeah, man, hanging pike. So I'll be here. I'll be here this week, here next week, and then the next I'm gonna go back to Dallas, spend some time with Sarah since I'm traveling 2 weeks in a row, and then when I get back, she's gonna be traveling. I was like, I'm not going 3 weeks without you, you know. So I'm gonna go to Dallas, Texas, go work at her firm again.
Nice. Traveling
Yeah, it's
bride.
gonna be cool.
Mountain Man Paul is in the chat.
What's
Paul.
up, Mountain Man Paul? Watch out
Paul.
for those bears, man.
Where you been, Paul? We've been missing you. We
I
were
thought
talking
that
about you.
it's we're always
Huh?
talking. I love it how he just like looking over his shoulder with the light. What's that?
What's that? Here?
What was that? Was he
What's up,
here?
Paul? Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year.
Who wants to come on the show next? We are looking for a guest for January 9th and January 11th. Who do we want to hear from? Let's book it up. Tommy, what are you working on? Little Bobby, what up?
Really nothing now. So end of the year was hectic. Got to get everything
Yeah.
done by the end of the year. Now I'm doing those institutional heads. I walked into a awesome trouble today. So I got construction going on at one of my places, and they keep on cutting wires on the fire alarm.
Uh-oh.
No questions asked, but next day they have a trouble on the panel. So today I got an audio riser trouble, which means they cut the riser somewhere. It could be anywhere within 6 floors, and there's 2 sides, 6 floors. There's a gym that's attached. So I'll be looking at as-bills tomorrow, hoping that they're right.
Okay.
Yeah, but so you can just you got to be able to narrow that down by like finding the guy with the sawzall, no?
So it's a little bit of detective work. You start asking, okay, who was working where on this day when it came in?
Mm.
Start
Mhm.
there.
Got to be a room on one of them
Yep.
floors, and there's a buddies with a sawzall, and his blade's too long. And he's just
And the
diving it
panels
deep.
will tell you too. So if one's in trouble, the next one isn't. Okay, the break is before that panel. Go before that panel now.
Oh, I gotcha.
The guy who's teaching me fire alarm said, just think of it as freaking sprinkler pipe and water. He
Yeah.
goes, if the break is before there, then it's going to be leaking before there. You got to go look before there.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah, the wires
I
fuck me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did troubleshoot. I would imagine that would just stress me out. Because with water, you just know exactly where it is.
I'm calling
If I'm
IBW
looking
Local
at,
103.
yeah,
It's professionals.
here, handle this. Go
Yeah,
handle
something's
this.
wrong with your wire, kid. Well, that's always the thing is
And
like,
there,
and very rarely we'll have like a faulty device. Like I think I had a junk butterfly one time, but it's like, I'm like, my first thing is, well, he didn't wire it right. Like I just vicked it on there. He obviously it's not working because he didn't wire it right. So like, I can't even imagine if I had to take the blame for putting it on and wiring it,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. And it's funny because like I would walk in with the fire alarm guy in so many situations. Everybody always knows exactly who the sprinkler guy is and exactly who the fire alarm guy is. Like immediately. Two totally different people. Is it the same over there with you, Bobby?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's just clear,
well, so
clear as day.
the the fire alarm people out here are electricians. They're Massachusetts state licensed electricians, but somewhere along their career they got really good at fire alarm and they get stuck in it. And so like
Oh,
you'll get a company, for instance, Sully Mac, huge union company out here, hundreds and hundreds of employees. They have like a fire alarm division. Those guys make the same money, but they just
wow.
every job they're the fire alarm guys, like from the start. They're running the red wires, they're running the red Romex, they're putting the red boxes. It's like there's a fire alarm foreman and he's got like his fire alarm crew. But they're the same electricians as the guys that are putting power and lights.
No, completely different everywhere else. No,
Yeah.
you're just like some fire alarm. This does not sound terrible, but kind of like a little nerdy guy, and definitely couldn't hang pipe. And they're always the fire alarm guys.
Oh
It's
yeah.
I know that sounds terrible, but it's kind of true. I mean, stereotypical to the T. I mean,
I'll say it. They're lazy too. Most fire alarm guys. It's
Okay,
always, it's
okay.
not their
Tommy
job.
said that. I didn't.
It was Tommy. It was Tommy that said
Tommy.
that.
So I did. I do want to clarify this. So there was a electrician at the gas station earlier, and I saw that he had a Husky channel lock. So I was like, "Hey man, what happened? Was it your mother doesn't love you or something? What's up with your channel locks?" And then he was telling me that they're the best. I was like, "No, no, no. Channel locks or what's the other one?
Nitpicks.
Nipex? Yeah." I was like, either one, but not a Husky, bro. Like
No. I love my Knipex.
Nipex,
Hope I'm saying that
Nipex.
right to the they'll attack you out there if you don't say it right. The the
Yeah, I
Ki-
really don't care.
the
I've been calling
Knipex
them Nipex
the Knipex
forever.
community. I was Little Bobby's in the Twitch chat right now, and I was with Little Bobby today, and I said give me my channies, and he handed them to me, and I said these have been doing sprinklers longer than you, and they really have. Like I had these channel
Yeah.
locks for 10 years. Yeah.
So my first channel locks when I first ever started, like back in high school, I had a Cobalt pair, and then the handle came off. I was
My
been
God.
fighting.
All right, so you just revealed to everybody on the interwebs that you have been a Lowe's guy since you were a kid.
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
It's
why
just
you had Cobalt pliers? That's
close.
Lowe's. That's Lowe's, man.
Hey, this was like
Man,
before I could drive.
10
Someone had to
plus
take
years.
me
Let's
there,
go.
all right?
Damn, he's still a Lowe's guy. We gotta get. You don't have a Home Depot down in Atlanta?
Oh yeah, we got both.
It's Lowe's
Yeah.
only?
No, we have Home Depot. Yeah.
Why are you choosing Lowe's, bro?
No, it's like the Publix of, of grocery stores. It's just
Just like-
just like a little bit nicer inside,
Lowe's blows. That's a good one.
I
That's a good one.
get to go in there with all the people with their on clouds.
Oh my gosh. It was good being back today with the boys. We got
It
a lot
is.
we got a lot
It
of shit
is
done today.
great.
Did a tie-in. And then I was draining down in that riser room. I forget what video I just made a video in there. I forget even what I was talking about, but someone on Instagram was like, "Hey, I inspect that place." I'm like, "Well,
Well, that's cool.
I've been working here, so you better look good next time."
Hey, Tommy, I wanted to bring this up, and and this is one of the reasons why I was like, "Hey, we got to have Tommy back on." So, I posted on LinkedIn my heroes, right? I posted my father, and I posted my Alex, he was my apprentice before, but now he has a truck. He's level 2 and nice set. He has his backflow. I mean, he's really getting after it, getting after it. I'm so proud of him. And I was just kind of explaining like a little bit of my appreciation. And I wasn't expecting like you to do it and talk about your year and the people that are important to you and that you look up to, your heroes. And then Matt Bass did the same, talked about some of his heroes, and then Janine Wiseman talked about her heroes. And that is just something that I want to keep going. Like I want more people to do that, to tell people that they appreciate them. I don't believe it's said enough.
Yeah, I think in this
And
field,
yeah,
everybody has had a mentor, and it's nice to give them a shout out. You don't just come into this field and start doing it. You've got to have somebody there.
Right.
someone takes you under their wing for sure, and willing to put in that time and often frustration, and really care and guide you in the way that you want to. I mean, and it's a lot of work for them. It's not something that's easy either. They have to really work in order to be a hero, in order to be a mentor. It's not even some people even change companies, and for them to even reach out to you, hey, how's it going? What are you doing? Are you making sure you're doing this? Are you still getting your nice set? Are you still doing this? Like that takes a lot,
Yeah, you got to
and
stay
a
in
lot of
contact with guys
responsibility.
that you used to work with that you don't work with anymore. Just give them a buzz.
And most of those guys, that's all they're getting is appreciation. They're not getting paid anymore to teach you. They're giving
No,
you knowledge that they have gained over the years. So,
right.
I mean, that's such a bonus to you if you can find a good mentor.
Give out the
Yeah.
info, and if you're out there and if you have some info and you have some tricks, teach them. Give the tricks out.
Share it.
Don't be taking the tricks to the grave. We're past that. We're past the
Yeah,
day
we
and
really
age
are.
of taking the tricks to the
We're
grave.
we're past the whole union shop and open shop wars, debates, all that stuff. Like we're past that. We're a
Tommy
community
uses
just for
cobalt
fire protection.
channies.
What? You used
Tommy
cobalt
uses
change?
cobalt channies, huh?
That's what
Eric,
they
They're
said.
vice
It's a
grip,
fact.
man.
Eric's in the chat
Vice
right now,
grips.
totally just running you over. Put the bus in reverse, Eric. Give me something else.
What else is
They are
there?
vice grip.
Little Bobby says, shout out to Bobby, number one. Let's go, kid. You know it. I tell Bobby every day that we need some kind of competition. We need
Hey,
some kind
Eric,
of
I don't need your
competition.
help on overtime anymore. Michelle, you're in.
How's Michelle doing? Is she gonna make it? Did
Oh,
she
absolutely.
did she
She's
choose the right
out there
industry?
killing it.
Okay, good.
The problem is she got really good at fire alarm,
Yeah,
so they don't let her do sprinkler.
I talk about this. That's what happens.
Uh,
That happens in any industry. If you get good at like an aspect of it, why would they send you to go learn something else? If they know, wow, pick this up. You're good at this. Leave them here. Boom.
Yep.
so
So
you never want to be good at fire caulk. Just let that be a lesson.
no,
Like
like
if it's anything you want to slack on, it's that. So everybody just try to do a terrible
it's
job, and
like
you'll never
well,
be.
yeah, and that goes for like all the men in here with laundry too. Like just fuck that laundry up one time. That's all it takes. You just gotta really fuck it up bad one time, and you'll be barred from doing it. You won't have to do it anymore. Matt says we need more real examples. That's true. Gotta just get out there. Oh, Michelle says
Yeah, and
if
then
Tommy ever requests me, Eric's gonna have to sit out the next one so we can get Michelle in there.
yeah.
Sorry, Eric.
Why doesn't
Michelle or Eric
Michelle
should
come
come on
on
the
the show?
show. We're
Yeah,
looking for
exactly.
guests.
Why are you staying in the shadows? Let's
Yeah,
go. Come on the show.
who wants to come on the show? Come
Tell them how
on.
mean I
It's
am as a
really
mentor.
I
it's not a
mean,
big deal to come to on the
I
show
don't.
either. Like people just get so kind of worked up. We just kind of hang out, you know.
Yeah,
And then after the show, they're like, "Oh, well, that wasn't bad at all." I was like, "Yeah, we just kind of hang out. It's not a big deal."
yeah. You see how Brian conducts himself on here. You don't have to try that hard.
No, no, I'm like an idiot in here, you know.
Yo, we were having a good day today, and but there was an electrician on site.
Hmm.
I was about to risk it all. I was gonna risk it all today. I would have.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I haven't been this annoyed on a job in a long, long time. And
Whoa.
when we showed up, like this place is typically like a 6:30 start, but Dad, Eric wants to show up. If he like got to get there first and fly all the doors open in his van to make it seem like he's been there for a while. So when Kyle and I showed up, that was it. And he walked up and he goes, "The electrician's gonna get knocked out today." And I was like, "Wow, Happy New Year!" And I walked in like in like 5 minutes, I had that same vibe.
Oh.
That same vibe, and then
Well, you're working in a tiny room together,
we did
right?
it. We did a couple things. My coffee is next to little Bobby's coffee. I make little Bobby put a mark on his. Don't be marking mine, right? Right, Bobby? We mark little Bobby so we could tell the difference because they're both just large hot black. And Sparky spills little Bobby's coffee, and I come in and I see the coffee on the ground. It's like I had only had like one sip of it, and I grabbed it, and he's like, "Oh, I spilled your buddy's coffee. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get him another one." I'm like, "You're lucky it wasn't fucking mine. You'd be going right now to get me another one." Matter of fact, go right now to get him another one. That's his morning coffee. What are you gonna
Yeah.
make him wait till 9? Loudmouth. And Buddy just was chirping all day, just like talking to himself, screaming in the background. I put him on Snapchat a couple times, like talking to himself loud in a manner like where we're in a higher room that's just open and echo, and there's like 10 of us in there, and all you can hear is just this guy just like talking to himself. Oh, I seen her. She popped up. Oh, she's popping up again.
Oh, you're popping up.
Tell her tell her be careful back there.
Be
I
careful.
just seen a leg.
He said he saw a leg. Huh?
My
Did
nickname
you
used
hear her
to
screaming?
my nickname used to be Patch because we did a bunch of schools and had a foreman who said I hole patched better than anyone. God, I hated that summer for patching holes all day. That's it. You get good at something, you're done. That's right, large black. Dude went and got me a coffee immediately after Bobby said something to him.
Yeah, you got to stand up for your boys. I would be mad
Oh
too,
shit.
man.
Oh yeah, that oh man. Buddy was just and yeah, he could have got it.
How is y'all's work? Is it picking up a good bit?
Yeah, we're pretty busy. We got most of our guys are back that got laid off. Most of our guys are back.
That's good. Being laid off, tough,
I
man.
can honestly say my success and passion for the sprinkler trade I owe entirely to Tommy Houde. That's from Eric. Damn, you're gonna
Oh,
make him cry, Eric.
dude, I got goosebumps, man. That's wild.
Chad, what's up, brother?
What's up,
Now I know
Chad? Welcome.
now I know Eric launched for saying that. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks. Thanks.
Eric's like shit.
Eric,
Michelle's gonna steal
yeah.
my overtime.
Yeah.
Have a great night. I have to put my kid to bed. How come when I pass my nice at? Oh, okay. I like that.
Who's
I,
that, Daryl?
no, that was Michelle.
What happened to Daryl in Canada, man? He just kind of stopped popping in.
No, he's here. He's asking about your comedy show.
Is he? Is that guy? Of course, he wouldn't ask anything sprinkler related.
you you ask where he is, and then you realize he's here, and then you go back. You're like, all right, go back to the diss.
Brian told me that Daryl's wife won't let him come on.
I'll come on.
Yeah,
I'll come on the show with a jelly sandwich in my pocket,
that's a shenanigans.
so y'all can see a bear.
Yeah, I want to see a bear.
Paul says
Sign me up. That was
Paul's gonna
wild.
come on the show with a jelly sandwich in his pocket, so we can see a bear. Paul, no, we don't want to risk. We don't want to risk you, Paul. You're a national treasure.
You are. You are.
No
They don't
jelly.
make him like you
No,
anymore.
don't
And
be
how
baiting.
is it? I wonder how does it feel to know that you're the hardest working guy here. Maybe not the hardest working, but the hardest for sure. The
Oh, yeah, come on.
toughest man out
Oh
there.
yeah, down into the
Dude, there's
down into the
no one.
tunnels.
And then mines and your knees and bro, like no one even comes close to that.
Quiet,
Not one
Bobby.
person.
Quiet, Bobby. Bobby says break out the fluff. Keep a can of fluff close by up here in New England.
I think I found some fluff. I think I sent you a picture.
Did
I
you?
never had it. Yeah.
You've never had fluff?
Yeah, we talked about this in like a year ago.
I know, and I'm still very surprised. Why not? We're having fluff next time.
So what do you make? What do you make like fluff on your on sandwiches?
I would put it with peanut butter. Yeah, maybe like a little bit of jelly in the
Oh,
middle on like some wheat bread, some chocolate
really?
milk. Oh my God, slap city kid.
Geez, how much sugar's in that?
Who the fuck cares? I don't look at that shit.
Like
You see me? I'll eat
ridiculous
whatever I
amounts.
want. It doesn't matter about sugar. Have some water after if it makes you feel better. I don't know. Dude, it slaps. It's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it sounds like it'll be like as much sugar as a piece of cake.
Yeah, it definitely has a little bit of diabetes in it, but it's really good. It's really, really good. You can't go wrong, I'm
You
telling
might
you.
die, but it's
Peanut
delicious.
butter and fluff. It's like, do you like peanut butter and jelly?
Mm. Oh yeah,
It's gotta be
yeah.
like just
I'm
a
more I'm
teensy
more
bit
of
more
a
sugary
peanut
than that.
butter, more of a peanut butter and honey guy.
Peanut butter and honey? Yeah,
Yeah, peanut butter and
you
honey.
seem like that. Well, show's over here, Bry. Eyes this way.
It's hard. If you are
Oh
here, you
shit.
understand.
I missed this.
I think he's saying his wife is more attractive than Bobby.
Oh
Bobby's an
man.
Well,
attractive guy.
Listen,
yeah. No, Bobby's attracted. Just well,
that's
if you want to poke your head
sh-
in here,
no,
no.
we've seen her leg, I'm telling
You
you.
want to poke your legs in here again? This is a PG-13 show.
Wow.
Sometimes,
Sometimes,
sometimes.
sometimes.
All right, stop.
I see. Oh wow, people are on the. I'm getting LinkedIn notifications with Tommy Howard's post mentioning you. Yo, what up? Send it down to Big Booty Brian. He needs the fluff. You think so,
Yeah, he
You
needs
think
the
so,
flow.
little Bob? Oh, we go to Orlando in June. I'm gonna
Little Bobby should come
I'm
with
gonna
you.
get some fluff. Who the frig's gonna hold it down in the city? Little Bobby's my hold it down in the city guy. I could probably take little Bobby. We'll see what Dad's
That'd be
doing.
cool.
But we got Lem now. We got a new apprentice in training, Lem. It's not his real
How's he
name.
going?
It's not his real name, but that's his new nickname. He's good. He's
Limb or limp?
no, I think we're calling him Lem, right? Lem, Lem, Lem.
Limb? Where did that come from?
I don't know. It's just because you can't have the dignity to call him his real name, so we just like Lem, you know. But
Yeah, I never was called my real name either.
he's got like a military background, so he's like on it. He's on it. He's a good. I think he's like in his 8 months, 9 months in.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's stuck now. We're tormenting him for 4 years, for the next 4 years. Lim. Oh, it's Lim. Okay, Lim. Lim
limb.
is good. I
I
can
like that.
see it in him. Yeah, he is. He is good. And then
So
so
I have a
Coupon is about to take his test, but
ooh.
Coupon has a little bit of experience in this to whereas there's been numerous apprentices that go all about I'm going to take my test. I'm going to take my test on the 12th, on the 15th, and on the Tuesday,
And they
and
fell.
then they fail, right?
They bombed. So
So
he's just kind
and
of keeping it to himself.
I never told anybody about my test. The people in the office knew about it. I went and took it. I worked the same day that I took it. We didn't talk about it. You know, we got your results. Don't psych yourself out. You know, because your foreman's gonna know that date. That's if he's never wrote down one thing, he's writing that down, and he's gonna be like, "How'd you do on that test? You got your test tomorrow, stupid. You better be training." Can you carry
I like
fluff?
that.
Can you carry fluff across state lines? I don't know. Can you? I might buy it out. What? Do they not have fluff in Florida? I was planning on just like I want to stop at Target and just buy some fluff. You know. We had a guy that used to work with us. His name was Johnny One Thumb. He cut his other thumbs.
One thumb, Johnny One
He
Thumb.
cut his other thumb off for the hole saw. Oh, a hole saw.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all named him Coupon. Yeah. Oh yeah. You didn't know that, Chad? Coupon? That's a compliment because Coupon was good. Coupon is good. And so he would like to me in his third or fourth year, he had like he was basically I was treating him like a fitter, so he was like a coupon. Like I was getting like half off with him. I'd put him on a ticket as a fitter. One man, 8 hours, journeyman, boom, that's coupon. You know, if you
Want
get
to
a
hear Eric's nickname? Eric will take back everything he said about me.
oh yeah, let's hear it.
We call him Steve because he looks like Steve from Blues Clues. He doesn't like that nickname.
Dude, I love nicknames. That's my probably one of my favorite things. And the guy that I work with, Dutch, like when you see him in the morning, he'll literally start the day off with, "Oh yeah," they call him, and he'll like be talking about me. He'll like make something up, you know, and he'll that's like his good morning. What did he say this morning, Kyle? He's like, I forget. That's his thing though, is nicknames, and we just nicknames are the best.
I like that.
And like when you have
I'm just
some,
not with my guys enough to
if
give
you
them one.
if you
You
have a
know?
if you have someone that everyone knows that maybe previously worked there that maybe wasn't like the cream of the crop and maybe they're not there anymore, and then you can you call the people you're with that guy's name. That's like a low blow. That's a good one.
Uh,
That's a fun one to do.
I wonder if my guys have a nickname for me. You know, when I show up on site, like just a nickname they just call me amongst themselves. I wonder if that's going on.
Oh, they got a oh yeah, they got a nickname for you.
Yeah.
I bet so. Yeah. These guys on
Big
Instagram,
Booty
I'll
Brian.
find out. Big Booty Brian could stick. Like if
Yeah.
anybody ever comes out with a blow up Bobby shirt, I'm following it with a Big Booty Brian shirt. That's gonna be it.
Well, you definitely got plenty of footage of it. I'm like, jeez, you went wild in Las Vegas. It was
It's like there.
look
It's
at
like
that
Jesus
thing.
Christ. Did you take every pair of Sarah's jeans to Vegas? And we had another guy I work with. His name was Shocker Lee. He cut off his finger in the threading machine. Never wear
Ooh.
gloves on the machine. Yeah, so that's something I like to I like I don't mind a little bit of drama. So like when a safety guy's getting real hot and bothered, I see him coming, or maybe you've had a little relationship with this safety guy where he's not the nicest. Take your gloves off on that machine when he comes by, and when he tells you to put them on, you tell him no, because right on the machine it says no gloves allowed. But he's gonna have a hard on for you to put gloves on, and you can get into a little tiffle right there,
Little something.
and point to the machine and send him on his way, and it'll feel good, I promise. I worked with a guy. I worked with
That's
the
a little happiness nugget.
pockets one time. Oh yeah, he had his hands in his pockets all day, huh? That's never a good thing.
Oh yeah.
That was the
Or
word.
sitting.
That was the word of advice. We just at our company Christmas party, a 40-year guy retired from
That's
been
insane.
doing it since '83. One of
So
the
much
best.
knowledge.
He the boss got up in front of everyone and like basically said that he's his mentor, the guy that retired. He's like he's all of our mentor. I'm trying to get him on the show. Bob, he's like he's a
Did you
legend.
say his name?
Yeah, yeah, Bob Barger. He's a legend.
Barbara.
He's like the Wills Lacrosse from New England. Like, he's big.
Yeah.
He's big up here. Like everybody knows him, especially like in Boston. Like he knows all the ins and outs. He knows where every valve is on every tunnel, on every bridge. He's that guy, you know.
Wow.
He's the guy you call and he'll send you into the book to get the hard answer. He won't give you the easy one. He might direct
Like
you
that.
to a chapter or something. But yeah, I'd like to get him on the show. He's great. Legend.
Yeah, I also, we were talking about mentorship and apprentices. Something I like to do is I'll show my apprentice something or show somebody something, and then I'll make them do it, and knowing that it's probably like a little more than they can handle, and then watch them struggle for a little bit.
But they'll get it.
You do
That's
that?
how they get it. Oh
Yeah,
fuck
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, they just stand there, they're figuring it out, they're freaking out, they're stressing, and they're really like they're in it, but they got to figure it out. I mean, that's real.
I
Like
think
if
I
they're
told
on their own,
I'm pretty sure I told the story about Lem drilling a shield. Are you guys doing beam
huh?
clamps or shields?
Beam clamps.
Yeah, so recently, like, kind of revolutionized the industry is the vertigos. Some people call them concrete Sammys, whatever you call them. You can get them by Powers, DeWalt, whoever you want. It's a
Yeah, does that
3/8.
still have the tap?
No, no, no. This is
The
a
tap it
three.
in
This is
place?
a 3/8 concrete Sammy, and you put it into a metal pan. You drill a small little hole that you can drill nice and easy, and then it goes on with like a 9/16 socket, or sometimes they have a little adapter that goes onto the bit. but it basically
Mhm.
will have it has the same pull strength as 3A shield, and it goes in like lickety split, way less effort.
Okay.
And so Lem's been doing this for like 8 months, and that's all he knows is a shield. And so through talking to him, I realized that he's never drilled a real shield. So I went and I found and part of this trick was that I got a 5/8 bit and I gave him a 3/8 shield where you need a half-inch bit. But then I found a set pin and I found a hammer, and so
Yeah.
I had him drill that 5/8 hole, and I strategically picked the part where the pan was double. The pan was doubled up. You get the pan that sits on the pan. You got to drill through that. It's like
Right. Right.
it's twice as hard. It's awful. You should never drill there. And so we let him struggle, and it bound up. He had to drill another one, and then he was just trying to set it, but it was the 3A shield in the
Right.
5/8 hole. So it was like loose, and he's like, "Am I doing this right?" And covered in dust. And he thought it was like a prank.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "There's no way." And I'm like, "Dude, honestly, like if there was a point in my career where I would do 100 of those a day. 100 3A shields a day was like a good day. If we were doing branch lines, we were in a straight line. I'd tell you I'd go up there with all the branch lines, and I'd run as much of that line as I could without coming down. Yeah, we were drilling shields, man. So I made him feel
Wow.
it, and just like you said about struggling,
Yeah.
as Coupon was making it happen, we were filling up. We made Lem drill real shield, little Bobby and I. Bobby called me Bobby Struggles for years. Oh yeah. Yep.
Bobby struggles.
Well, I drilled all Bobby shields for years. Shut up. Shut up, Bobby. Yeah, you gotta have the apprentice drill the shields, man. That's like that's part of it. That's part of learning, right?
Oh man, my foreman made me drill tons. I mean, so many.
And don't think that I never drilled them. I've drilled my fair share, fucker. Probably like
Yeah.
I tried to calculate it one time. It's tough it's a hard number to calculate, especially if you were drilling a lot of them for a long period of time.
Yeah, dude, your arms, and after hitting it with the hammer over and over and over.
3 hits, 3 pound sludge. I would set that thing like in 3 hits. Always had a 3 pound sludge. That was the way. Boom, boom. And I
Yeah,
didn't.
I did the same thing.
The kids do this weird swing now. You see that?
And
Uh,
flick
uh,
your wrist.
I don't. Yeah, dude. I don't have a fucking hammer handy right here. What can I
You
use?
don't? That's something you should definitely have
What can I
around you.
use? It's like a hammer. It's like I got my back scratcher, but I don't. I hold the hammer. Boom, 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 boom. The kids nowadays they hold it like this and they go what? Like what the fuck? This is what they teach them at school.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. Swing that fucker like a man. Boom, boom, boom. I worked with a guy once. That's it.
I worked with the guy once.
That's from that's from Mountain Man Paul. Brian, how do you like the new giggy? How do you like the new gig? We
Oh
miss
man, I
we
love it.
miss we miss you on the IG, so you have to fill us in. Chad doesn't miss a beat, kid. What's up with the
No, he
IG?
doesn't.
What's up with the
Nothing.
IG?
So I'm just taking like a little break from social media. So I'll see you when I get back. But thank you for asking. I appreciate y'all missing me.
Making his head blow up. He just started being an influencer. He's already tapped out.
No, I know. It's a lot, man. And I got a lot going on too. So I was just
Oh
like, all
hell yeah,
right, I need to step back,
hell yeah,
recalculate.
you do. Just send me. I need a couple clips from you, like tomorrow by coffee, so I can make a video.
Yeah, I got you.
All right,
Cool.
I'll keep your face on there, dog. You can
Yeah,
live in
around like
spirit.
as soon as the sun comes up, I'll record one.
Yeah, do a couple. Give me a couple funny ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I have,
I think in the beginning he talked about it a lot, but it seems like you're learning, you're growing, hanging pipe,
yeah.
doing
No,
all the
it's great.
things, doing all the things.
There's a lot, man. I'm creating some things for Becky and Mitch at North American Fire Protection. As far as like we're about to start um like doing some inspections, some fire protection inspections, and I got to come up with the rates and then how much it costs to submit everything to the city, and different cities and different forms cost different amounts of money to submit. You also have a vehicle, and then we don't have a branch yet. So then I'm coming up with different rates that you would normally see from a branch. So I got to put all that together and then explain everything, and then put together the proposal with an amount and then timeline of everything for the inspection, and it's fun. That part is really fun to me, and I'm doing all this as well as hanging pipe. I mean, so it's great. It's great. I got a lanyard on with channel locks, and then I get to go back to my computer at lunch. It's like
And the day goes.
it's
Does the day
cool.
go by faster when you're hanging pipe?
Yeah, but the thing is, the one of the things I miss is when you're hanging pipe, you can kind of get lost in that, you know. But I don't have that luxury to just get lost in hanging pipe and then enjoying that because I'm always thinking of everything else.
Yeah, you got
There's
other
other jobs, right? There's other jobs in other states that
you got other hats
I'm
to wear.
thinking about and worrying about, right? So mentally and physically it doesn't turn off the whole day. So, but it's cool, man. It's a challenge and I enjoy it. And then also, the company I'm working for is in freaking incredible. Like the leadership above me is awesome. Mitch and Becky, we had them on the show. What was it? Gee, she told me the number. Has to do something with her personally. Like it was the year she did something, but it was like, was it 95,
Might have
93?
been 99. No.
No,
95.
95. That's right. I thought it was 95. I just wanted to clarify, but so if you want to learn about that, about the company, it's episode 95. But I am where I want to be. Um, I do not have any aspirations of having my own company, but I do want to run or help run a company. And so really, I'm exactly where I want to be career-wise. 100%.
Awesome. Yeah, you seem like you're doing good. You're growing. You're back to grow.
So
I
in
mean,
the
Yeah, having fun.
you were kind of at the you plateaued with sales, you could say.
in the spirit
Yeah,
of the new
well,
year, you
Was
guys
it
yeah.
got big goals for this year? Anybody in the
Um,
chat with big goals, small goals, any
just
goals?
definitely have
no,
to make it to NFPA and do good by the industry and do the same thing at AFSA. Those are two big goals for us for sure.
yeah, those
And
are definitely big goals.
if anything
And we
else
want to
pops up,
continue growing. If we can get 1,000 subscribers first quarter, like that would be awesome. And how I look about my goals and I don't even call them New Year's resolutions, but my goals in general, right? And when I'm especially at the end of the year where you reflect and see what you want to improve on and what you want to do, I look at them as quarterly. As in this quarter, I'm gonna get this win. And then the next quarter, I'm gonna get this win. And then at the end of the year, you have four big wins, but you just stay consistent on those. And it takes um what is it, 60 days, something like that to actually learn a habit. So you got four quarters, four new habits, four new big wins. And that's how I look at it. And it's worked for me.
get it. Love it. Yeah, I don't fuck with the New Year's resolution shit either. Not my
No, I
thing.
think if you say it that way, it's not gonna work. Now, manifesting, I truly
That's
believe in
trying
it.
to say like I wasn't great last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah,
say
yeah.
that
It's like
shit.
I'm
I'm not
doing just
saying that
fine.
shit. I was pretty fucking great last year. We're gonna
So
be great
I
again
do
this year,
have a
baby.
goal. Yeah,
Let's
we're gonna be doing
go.
great.
Y'all on top of this AI smoke sniffer that can detect smoke particles from miles. Damn. No, but I
Is
did
that something
see.
that China made?
No, but I did hear about an AI robot outsmarting a human to hack into something. You know when you click on something and they want to make sure you're not a robot and you got to click like if there's bicycles or stairs or whatever?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, the like a robot can't see that. So it went into like a chat, like the AI like got into some like help thing where it was like talking to a human. It's like I need you to solve this for me, and they were like, "Well, are you a robot?" And the robot responded, "No, I'm vision impaired." And
Oh,
so the human
wow.
solved the problem for him.
No
And the
way.
robot was able to proceed and I'm pretty sure like someone with Musk or whatever, but they have a thing where it records the robot's thoughts, and the robot's thought was that I can't let this thing know that I'm a robot. Like it was thinking that to itself, and it came up with, "I'm vision impaired. Please help."
But AI is scary.
Wicked
I was
scary.
talking
And
I was
Paul's
talking
saying
to
this
my
thing for
wife and
miles.
so who was it?
Armageddon,
More.
the
So
Terminator.
where was that? The AI. the in the what was the president or CEO or something like that? He got fired, let go. Open AI. So who got ended up getting terminated? So the founder of Open AI, they reinstated him. Okay, so the founder of Open AI got kicked off by the board because he wanted the government and law to regulate AI because it's so dangerous. It was a huge thing. Evidently, from what she said, they reinstated him. But like,
Yeah,
if he can see it
Elon's been
and he's
saying
on
that
the
too. There
top,
needs to be regulation on this shit.
has to be
Crazy. Manifest
because
that shit.
you can code something so evil and not be able to fix it because ultimately we're not going to be smarter than AI.
Manifest destiny. Manifest that shit. If it is to be, it is up to me.
I truly believe in
Say it louder
manifesting.
for the
Like just
people in the back,
keep the
Brian.
dream in your mind.
You have to. You have to be dreaming.
And you need to see it in your mind. You need to envision it and
Keep
then
on
go after
dreaming.
it.
And them dreams change. And them dreams change. So and then when you're and then you gotta look back and you gotta remember your previous dreams. You're gonna be like, damn, I'm living that shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
happens.
As far as like that goes too, something I think is not ridiculous, but I don't agree with it. When people are like, "Well, tell me your 5-year plan." Like, I
Mm.
don't know what's going to happen 6 months from now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going to happen a year from now.
What up, Blake?
You asked me that 2 years ago, I would never envision dope and tape.
Oh yeah.
I would never envision what I'm doing now.
Like stuck with
There's
some
so many
like, oh
variables.
yeah, I'm gonna be stuck with some dingus from Atlanta recording every Tuesday and
No,
Thursday.
no,
I
that's
would have
another
never
reason
thought
why
that.
it's like, yeah. Some,
You
some,
just let him roll
some
off?
crazy
Do you
guy.
not even acknowledge?
No, I just don't care anymore, you know? I don't care. You're not gonna hurt my feelings,
So
Bobby.
used
You
to
never
it.
have.
So used to it. You never.
Just
Well,
whatever.
I was trying to get Marvette to come on, Marvette Fire, and so I texted her. I was like, "You want to come on the show?" And like an hour went by, she didn't respond. I was like, "What if this was an emergency, like, and I was dying?" And she was like, well, "You should have called nine." She said, "You should call 911."
Should call someone, not me. Dude, you're talking about someone who's been getting after it.
She don't
Hmm.
stop.
That's after it.
Well,
And she just got her back full
well,
license
then you
and
see,
just
did you see today?
killing it.
Someone
Oh, I
called her.
didn't because I don't have
Someone.
Instagram or anything.
Oh yeah, Mr. Hardo with the
Yeah.
New Year no Instagram me.
Yeah.
She
Just
someone
kind of
called her
chilling
and
for a
said that
little bit.
someone called and said that their sink was leaking and she just so she showed up and fixed it. Like didn't even care. She took the call.
Yeah. 700.
She literally does everything. I've seen she's done hood systems, fire alarm, sprinkler,
That's it.
Installed hood
now
system.
kitchen sinks.
They just see the van, they're like, "Oh, I'm calling." She's fixing bathroom sinks. Get
So
it?
sick.
Yeah.
So
So
sick.
we should have. I think we should have Chad and Marvette on,
Oh yeah,
right?
that'd
Cali
be
have
great.
Cali chapter reunite,
I love
right?
it.
Spend some time.
I love
Spend
it.
some time. Maybe.
Florencio?
Yeah. What's
Get
up? Oh
Florencio in
yeah.
here
What's up,
too?
Florencio? We gotta get Flo on here.
Yo.
Does Flo want to come on? You wanna show your face, Flo? Florencio likes, subscribes, watches everything, but my guy
Hmm.
don't post. Never met
No,
a
he
more
doesn't post.
consistent group of guys. Y'all been great. Dope and tape to the
Thank you.
moon. Woo, Chad.
No, we
Right
love
to the
this, and
moon.
we really enjoy the community and the friends, and we love doing the shows. But sometimes it's not easy, you know, and that's something that we definitely try our hardest to be is consistent. I mean,
Yeah, I
Tuesday,
definitely
Thursday, every
at the
week.
same time I wanted to enjoy the holidays as you did, and it's like I still was like maybe we should have went live, but we have to take time to be with our families and shit, you know.
Yeah, because so much is going on,
But
and
like a Christmas
and it,
live, dope and tape Christmas live probably would have slapped. I'm not gonna lie. I bet you there've been a
yeah,
lot of.
yeah,
That's what I'm thinking because, I mean, for the most part, what our wives are dragging us somewhere. We're all sitting there on our phones anyway. Come on,
yeah.
we're gonna run. We're running a live show next Christmas.
Yeah, we're
I
taking
told Bobby
pictures
next
in
New
front of the
Year
ice skating.
Oh yeah.
we
What?
want Paul telling stories till the ball drops.
Oh
All
yeah.
Paul
Right.
stories on New Year's.
On New Year's Eve next year, Paul, you available? The community
He
wants. We're
might end
just.
up shooting a bear.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That'd be
that's
wild.
awesome.
Hey, I don't know if y'all forgot, but we do have dope and tape merchandise where you can support the movement and the show
Give him
and
the point,
the
Brian.
cause and whatever you want to call it. You
Give him
know,
the
the
point, Brian.
family.
Come on, give him the
And
point. Yeah,
I'll go here. I'll go
yeah.
here, right here.
No, other
Yeah.
hand, other
So
hand, other hand.
over here.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. All right. Piped outside.
Piped upside. We do have merch. You get this hat. You get this hat. There's all kinds of stuff. I'm constantly
We got
adding stuff.
shirts, great
If
shirts.
you don't see something,
We got some
say
hoodies on
something,
there.
and I'll put it on there. Yeah, there's hoodies, t-shirts,
Get your
baby
kid a
clothes.
onesie.
There's
Right.
bandanas for the dogs. Whatever you want. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. 738. That's pretty crazy. We've been growing. We've been growing. We appreciate every single one of
Yeah.
those.
Thank you so
I
much.
look forward to the show every single week. Daryl, we appreciate that.
Thank you,
Thank
Daryl.
you,
We really
Daryl.
appreciate you.
Blake Rush. B.
Blake Rush is
Let
over in Atlanta with me.
let me get a job.
Come on with it, man. Holla at me. I'll call you tomorrow.
He said B.
But
Let me get a job. It's gonna be in
no,
Macomb.
Blake, what?
Blake.
Listen,
Blake, it's down in
listen,
Macomb.
Blake.
All right, it's gonna be in a hotel. And we need a leader, bro. I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
straight out.
don't let Blake fool you. He's over there at Pi Barker. They work three, call it eight. Like he's just fine. He's at Waffle House at 9 o'clock, chilling. Like
Oh,
this.
okay. I
Yeah, I
like that
mean it's
shit. We hit
it's
we hit.
nice. Yeah,
You
with a
didn't hit. You didn't
truck.
hit
Yeah.
breakfast today. It's the first day of the year. You didn't
No,
hit
I actually
breakfast.
skipped it.
So
No,
we
I
had a
skipped it,
fire
man.
breakfast. Corned beef.
I got up at 5 a.m.
I
I
got
had to be on
I
site
got
by 7.
corned beef and Benny. Eggs Benny with corned beef instead of the Canadian bacon. Put the corned beef under it,
Yeah, that's a good
homemade.
move.
Whoo! That was fuego, my guy. Paul says he's on it. Dope and tape water gauges need to happen ASAP. What up, Arco?
Well, I need to call. Daryl actually called me today. So
Arco.
yeah, I'm getting all of our tools from them,
It's home
trying to
base.
support them as much, especially the Hole Master. The thing is a beast.
Beast.
I
You
love
can
it.
see it here on episode 99? Episode 100. Episode.
No, what?
I don't know. What episode did I have?
Look before you speak.
Hold on.
It was very recent.
Boom. 102. Episode 102.
102.
Arco. Innovative Tools. You can see Bobby in
But
the
you can't
garage
screw it up.
drilling
There's like
holes.
seven. There's like what, seven levels on that thing? You can't screw it up.
You really can't screw it up. You can't screw it up.
No. But I've seen some people screw up some holes, you know?
Wow, Blake's working. He had to do
No,
two.
he's not.
He had to do 2.5 hours today to get paid for 9. That's fucking hard work.
Oh shoot. Yeah. Yeah. Blake wants a job. No, he's fine. He's just fine where he is.
It's just, damn, Blake, what you doing? I don't know about
But hey,
Waffle
Blake,
House
man, I
though.
really appreciate you coming on.
I want need like a real like a mom and pop breakfast joint. I don't like chain breakfast joints.
Yeah.
I don't
I
like
remember
chains. I don't like
teaching
chains
him
in general unless it's the
but at
99.
Waffle House you might get shot or getting in a fight. Like it's interesting. You know, it's like you're just taking a gamble every time you go. It's like, oh, is something gonna happen? You know?
Daryl, what'd you do, Daryl? You type a comment and you delete it? I think Daryl said, "Why don't we get our own dope and tape?" I mean, that would be pretty dope. Our
Be
own dope
cool.
and tape. Dope. It
Yeah.
would be dope and tape dope
Or
and
on the
dope and
tape
tape
you
tape.
have dope and tape on there. Yeah.
Dope and tape. I think Arco could make that happen for us.
I'm not I'm not
What
called
What
Daryl,
about
but
your own
listen,
brand
Daryl,
of dope and tape? The dope and tape, dope and tape line. I like that. It's a tongue
I wonder
twister.
what it would we wouldn't charge anything. Just like, hey, just put the logo on there. Just sneak it in,
Just sneak
you
it in
know?
there. Like
Yeah,
the next 40,000 rolls of tape with the logo.
right. You can number them, you know? Special edition tape.
Special edition.
On the other side, put blowout Bobby, you know?
No, Big Booty Brian. Inspection, my guy. If my cook ain't a methy, then I don't want it. If
Yeah. With this, I liked it when
Waffle.
they were smoking in Waffle House. And the guy would just like have one just barely in his lip, just like just
In the back
dangling.
smoking? In the
No, while
kitchen?
he's cooking.
Smoking?
Yeah. Smoking,
Set it on
just
the edge
like
of the
barely
grill.
hanging, and you're just waiting for it to fall, you know?
Oh man, that food must have been good.
Oh, delicious.
Dope on one side, tape on the other. Now you're talking.
There we go.
All right, well, this has been good. This has been a good first show back in the new year. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. We seriously
in the
though,
swing of things.
we need guests. We need guests. If you've been on, you want to
Yeah,
come
we
on
do.
again. DM me after the show. Brian's not on Instagram and gave away his phone or something and all this thing, so just hit me up.
Yeah, I don't have a phone.
I don't have
I
a
got nothing.
phone.
Nothing.
two week,
Really? I don't.
2 weeks of hard posting on Instagram. He's like, fuck this phone. Take it back. I'm not going on Instagram anymore. Yes, hit me up. We're
Yeah,
trying to
three
book up
weeks, no
shows.
phone, man.
Miss you, buddy. Bobby, looking good.
And please tell your friends about Dope and Tape
Other
and
guys, see
ask
you.
them if they will come on and
Thanks,
kind of
Blake.
course them in our direction.
Yeah, for real. And it's not gonna, we're not, it's not an interrogation. You're not gonna, we're not gonna ask you all these crazy questions. It's gonna become hanging out. 2024 Dope and Tape edition. We need like a calendar. We need a Dope and Tape calendar so I can keep track of all these shows. Because when we had the calendar, I know you told me to stop the calendar, but when we had the calendar, when I had it right here, we were pretty organized. We were like booking a month out.
But okay, so we have them on our Google Calendar, but what we need to do now is not just the name and the email. We need to put like a little bit of information. Like this
Yeah.
is Brian's guy, this is
So,
Bobby's guy, this is
and
where
by
we find
we, you
him.
mean me because you gave away your phone.
Yeah, well, only for like a couple weeks.
All
So
right, I got you. No, I'm just kidding.
When you said you needed a dope and tape calendar, I was going to say I'll take August. I'll be the August guy.
All
But
right,
yeah.
yeah,
I
we could.
totally misunderstood where you guys were
Yeah,
going.
We
no,
can, hey,
we could.
we can do that. Like wherever, like the community submits pictures and
We
stuff, we can
could,
put it together.
right? We could definitely get like the 12 all-stars,
Yeah.
whoever posted the most reels in 2023. We'll try to see whoever it is, and everybody's got to take like a provocative photo. We're gonna make a calendar.
I think it'd be great. I'll put it up in my kitchen.
Number two, it's gonna go in every gang box. I'm gonna bring them right to the shop. Put them in the shop. Put them in the office. I'm gonna sign them and mail them out too. Who wants them? All right,
I'll be way
everybody.
better than that
Thank you
pipe
so
guy,
much.
the plumber.
Don't forget to talk about dope and tape at work tomorrow. Find us a new guest, or if you're a repeat guest, you want to come on, come on. We're working on Spotify. We're going to actively be uploading. We've been talking about this. We got Brian's writing the descriptions, and then I can just upload it. It saves me from having to upload and write descriptions. And I think it's a good process. What do you think, Brian? Pretty good?
I think it's 100%. Yeah,
It's
I
like
think it's great.
more like a 50-50 thing, so it makes it a little bit easier. And so if you can't watch us live, listen while you drive on Spotify, and that's it. If you need anything, you hit me in the DMs, and if not, have a great night.
All right.